Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Hangs with Rog. Today I'll be talking about a couple of VR games that I got to play. They'll be coming out soon on the PlayStation VR, and just want to talk to you about my experience. So the first one I got to play is called Moss. It was announced at E3 in 2017. It's a single-player action-adventure puzzle game. It's tailor-made for VR, and I mean, watching it, it already looked charming. You're controlling this little mouse called Quill, while also being part of the world in the sense that you are the camera. So wherever your head moves, that's where you'll be looking. It was just incredible seeing that I was playing it and Quill was very much aware that I was there. It's like I was actually there. At the start, she comes up close and basically she waves at me and tells me to come to follow her, basically, and you also get to control her, and it is so charming. I mean, it's really hard to explain how it feels to play that, because it's really something you have to try to understand. Now, if you've had the chance to try VR, I'm sure you'll be looking forward to this. But it's for people who haven't tried VR, it's something that's it's a little bit confusing to most. I know I was a little bit skeptical in the sense that if you want to play VR, it would have to be from your point of view and you're controlling the character in first person. But why would you play something in third person? And Moss is the answer. I mean, it's great. You're still playing that third person sort of platformer, and you also have these little puzzles that you have to solve by holding your DualShock, and your controller is there in the form of this little light, so you can actually see a controller in the game. You can move it around and hold R2 to hold objects and pull them towards you, or push them forward and things like that to solve puzzles. But something that I thought was really interesting was I got to a bit where I had to fight some enemies. So Quill has got this little green sword that she can use to fight some enemies, and I got to these bugs, and I was fighting. I killed one. I got to another one, and he hit me, and I couldn't see any health bar or anything, so I don't know how close I was to dying. But I realized that holding the light above the bug and holding the button down, I was able to sort of stun them, which then allowed Quill to walk up to them and easily kill them. That was something I thought was incredible, because I was physically doing the action of holding my controller above the bug and holding the button down, and at the same time controlling Quill to like help her defeat her enemy. And that sort of immersion is something I don't think I've ever experienced before. It was incredible. I also got to a certain bit where I had to use one of those bugs to basically use the same technique, in the sense of grabbing the bug and dragging it where I needed it to be. I had to get him to stand on a button, so I was able to open a door to then get Quill through. And yeah, that was really cool as well. So I'm definitely really looking forward to this game. It's been developed by Polyarc and is coming out on the 27th of February 2018. And yeah, like I said, guys, if you like what you're seeing, first of all, don't forget to subscribe. We'll have some weekly content for you coming up. Next up, I got to play Starchild, which is also coming out on PlayStation VR. No release date yet on this one, unfortunately, but that's another thing that blew my mind. similar to what I was talking about before with playing a third person game in VR. This takes it to the next level. I mean, if I was to tell you that you'd be playing a side scroller in VR, I would be like, what's the point if it's just moving side to side? Yeah, Starchild completely changed that for me. I mean, that again, that's something that you would have to try to understand. Obviously, you can watch my game footage, but in that game, you're this girl that comes from, I'm not sure where she comes from. Yeah, obviously I haven't played the full game, but she lands on this planet and goes underground, and completely mind bending. It's like nothing I've ever played before. You control her like most side scrollers. She's moving from left to right on the screen, but again, just like Moss, it's like I'm looking down on what's happening. I'm actually part of the game. I can look to the left and see what's going on in the environment there. I can look above what's going on underneath and things like that. It's crazy. I mean, when I got to that bit where this giant monster was coming down and about to attack the girl, I felt like I was in there. Like I think I actually jumped because I was in there. It's incredible. That's another game I'm really looking forward to. I'm not sure how much action there's going to be in there, but lots of little cool puzzles. I only got to do a couple, but pretty interesting. But obviously that was the start of the game. I'm sure things are going to ramp up, and it's going to get more interesting. At the end of that demo there, we get to see that giant robot. I'm not sure what role he plays in the game. I'm not sure if you get to control him or anything like that, but definitely looking forward to Starchild on PlayStation VR. Again, guys, if you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe below, give us a like, and let us know what you think, what you're looking forward to, if you've tried VR, if you want to try VR, if you get the chance to go to some conventions like PAX or EB Expo or places like that, and get the chance to try VR, I definitely would give it a go, because like I said to my friends, just putting on that headset and trying these experiences in there, it just brings me happiness. Like it's an incredible feeling. Anyway, guys, that's it for today, and we'll see you next time.